20 seconds even on a good day. And at this point, KOI, oh, they've just got to do that, maybe get a take from the verticality. KZ gets one right back onto Deepak. The pressure of Spoid on the back end of blue. Leon's got the kit above Moto, wants to take the drop themselves. There's another grenade and a triple for Kanto throughout this series so far on the opening round. Can he get any more? Spoid gets Julio on the back end, and there's JV92 to pop his way back through, gets a double. Leon should get the plant. It's the single cover of Kanto. He gets caught as well, and JV92, he can make the distance! They have themselves held off on the side. Spoit's trying to find the route through. He's maybe under some pressure from Bar. In the meantime, they're still just drifting by. There's the pressure over the top. Leon's able to find one, and it's a trade out on the back end, but with Volps now inside the site, watching over the top rungs. There's another smoke canister to the pop. Now they need to try and get the rotation onto the split and get the kit down.
Oh! Kanto stuck on a reload there, gets a couple of rounds sent his way. He lives, he pushes on. 20 seconds now, it's only up to Deepak. Volps with a great round so far, takes down the last as well, and that's a double 4K.
W7M still have the extension to CC, still have themselves in pit.
That's going to be about it right here as Deepak misses the opportunity to take down the rotation that is headed back towards the side. He will be punished for it. Kanto taking lots of damage as well from every single corner you can imagine. And it is JV92 with another triple kill, chasing down another quad kill.
Yeah, Leon versus the world right now, but the world wins out.
There comes a grenade. That's an entry kill. Keys takes him down. But losing Spoid that way is always going to be a bit painful. A second. Hatch gets open up, the drop comes through, the diffuser is now down and out. Cryin is about to be sneaking through, has himself an opportunity to look through, but it's going to be exposing him to many angles right now as Volps finds Deepak. It's just Kanto and Cryin now coming in from blue. In a 2v4, smoke canisters will be tossed out to block out one of these lines aside. A pre-fire comes through from Kanto and he will find Volps, but it's still going to be massive amount of chaos out here for KOI.
They know where he is, they're just barricading things off. They've got the wider swing, they've forced a tunnel and shoot right down it. 4 rounds. What do you do? Deepak does that, gets the first against JV92, hurts, he's keeping himself locked in, inside, that grenade definitely connects. Bit wider, onto the back with Kanto getting one more for his trouble. Volps finally swings round and finds the first and pushes up to the top to look towards Deepak on the back end, but he's able to win out that long engagement. The distant spray from KZ puts an end to Kanto, but gives the call where he is. He hops round, right into a gunfight that doesn't quite get the full lock in. There's the end of it, Cryin. Around Logi, waiting for maybe a drop on the back end, but there's KZ getting 1 and 2. And he makes it look so easy.
And are you doing everything right if you're KOI? And then something like that just happens. Kanto going quite low now as well, but KZ, after he just took out one, the flashbang is going to be coming through. Spoit will shut him down, will punish him.
There's the breakthrough, they're holding directly underneath, and there's the first fed into the Alder. They're hunting the second, but they keep on pushing, cannot win it out. Round the back end, Kanto cannot find it. And W7M, we say that some of the things have come together on the side of KOI there. Well, that's definitely another one.
Probably deep right behind, and Leon in the meantime he's sneaking up close.
Oh, and he's just struck while the iron was hot. The P90 and the placement and the play. JV92 has to do some of the work here once again, but with KZ for support, Deepak. This is KOI's really to lose. They've had a cam. Not any longer. Tucked around on the side. KZ, he's sort of angling for the fight. Finds one. There's not the second. And it starts maybe here. JV92, he's got himself up to the roof.
Oh, to see 4
is the end. And that is a Solus saying, hello.
And the rush come through. They are pushing in. They're hoping to make this happen.
Well, there's the first drove on the back, but Leon behind again gets a double with the P90. The spray over the top on the back of the Candelas. Julio, he's stuck just around the top of the stairs. He's concerned about being swung either side in the 4 versus 2. KOI have the man advantage, and they've got to try and isolate a single fight. There it is, and there it is. They're going in deep. They don't know about the man down. It's Kanto tucked on a corner, a 3 versus 1. No diffuser in hand. A lot of time.
It's going to be the big question here. Swings through. That's going to be Spoit on the ground, on his belly. It's going to be harder to actually open up the wall on for example, Strip. The grenade comes through, Spoit gets taken out cleanly by KZ. Is Leon to fall now as well? And this is what I said. If they start taking top floor control and taking too many bodies on the way up, it's going to be hard for KOI to win this. So Deepak goes in hard, goes in aggressive, but gets shut down just as quickly. And now it's only up to Cry, and up above, he doesn't last very long. It's going to be a 3-6 map point for W7M. And now it's a 3-on-5. And only up to Kanto. Are you going to be able to fall back? Because, well, you're about to have to, because the side is going to be falling soon.
Deepak, all that's left, and the rotate does not quite offer him the route through. Volps finds Kanto. And the Dutchman is in a 1 versus 5. The first fight is scrappy. They've got the call and the read in a flawless. This is W7M's opening map today. A very solid performance.
Played 3 times, 100%. But that's one of those pocket strats, as KZ will be able to find one. Deepak goes for the jump out right afterwards. But this is quite dangerous.
That's a very long run. Yeah, that was... I mean, that's the thing about jumping out on Villa. Volps crouched his way in. They have no real idea. They're too busy looking up towards the skies. There's a second for Volps. A very clean swing round, and Kanto left alone. He's able to pull off the first. Looks for the second fight on China, but it's dropped on his head.
So you have the study, and you also have, in the meantime, a couple of the players. Oh, a beautiful shot from Spoit.
The smoke canister pops, stops them on the vault door. They're going to go for the break on the shield. The rotate is actually going to punish Spoit there. He wanted to swing onto the fight, but Leon, he's now in the middle of it. Kanto with the rotate round. Julio gets the take on the back end, and Kanto, he's got to make a little bit of movement happen. The first fight is Volps's, though, to otherwise their sort of plan that, I mean, KOI are just struggling to escape away from W7M's grand plan. Volps is underneath with grenades, trying to catch Deepak, and he does. Takes care of the gun vault, takes care of the drive in the sight, and it's all down to Leon. He's looking for the first engagement, finds it. Now he's swinging around towards the second. The cover on the door, he just somehow claims it. A 2 versus 1, one down the stairs. Is the barbed wire breaking? One tucked on the plant, previously seen, but inside the gun vault, it's theirs to take.
Those talent shields are going to be the problem. The swing around comes. Julio does live in the end.
They're planning behind it. There it is, the break over the top. They've got to try and swing the fight. Herds and JV92, and it goes down, but so do they. Suddenly a 2 versus 3. They could not stop the plant. Deepak under huge bits of pressure. Crying has to rotate his way back up. They force the movement with the Oster shield. Deepak cannot tank that, and cannot tank that either. Crying hit by the air jab on the breach, and W7M. So they go for things like this. Leon with the spray over the top is able to pull some big Solace plays off on the previous map here. Not quite gifted. No! JV92 sprays back W7M, and you cannot argue that they have come here to play one more body. Herds pushes on by, removes Kanto in the meantime. There's still the dangerous C4s underneath. There's the run out, and there's the take onto at least one, but Deepak caught on the swing back round, the E1D to try and make sure nobody goes for the trade on the back of it. They found a single body. They've taken 2 back. Spoit.
He is a champion on his rookie debut. He is not going to be finding any kills in this situation.
Because he's technically buying Kanto some of the cover and support. There's the consistent pings. There's the charge. He misses it. Hertz gets the team kill. Spoit almost got the team kill too. Hertz at least picks one back up.
And now it's going to be a bit of a fight over the pixel here. They don't quite want to rotate. JV92 comes in to help though, finds one. As the drop back comes through, Deepak finds a response. JV92 being hit a little bit knows about a player that's still down on that first floor. If he hunts him down, if he finds the kill, it is going to be KOI in massive trouble here.
Leon's going to see if he can try and pull that fight back round. Tucks himself, cannot win it out. And a huge fight, it's down to Crying. He's looking for the first. They said the flash was all they had. He's able to win the first fight out on the back of it. Tucked behind the bar. It's the Gumine in the foot. And it's the perfect half for W7M. The Ash is going to reveal themselves, maybe not knowing how much cover and support. It's a very dangerous stance. The canister buys time. The pressure onto Study. They do find the response. But there's another player creeping down the stairs, and KZ and JV92 are doing their own business of trouble. Julio with the shotgun locks it down. Crying, he's on death's door too. If we lose, we lose. And if he wins, he's a hero, but he cannot quite eke it out. W7M will move on to the upper bracket.
And they'll be facing off there for a final matchup to find out if they will be the first grand finalists.